Cypher, game 2. The solo section of the secret skirmish here at that undisclosed location. The bus is launched. The players are out. We got to see where everybody's going to drop today. Kind of a northeast to southwest corner spread here. Early game, game 2, Cypher at solos. What do you think the call is? Where would you drop?
I mean, I personally would drop Viking, but you know, I might find my former teammate Nick Merckx or my rival Zexro there. So that's going to be a tough little drop. But that's my favorite go-to spot. So if I was in this game, I'd go Viking. There's 2 other players in the divot. One of them is actually right beneath him. I don't think that player that landed there really has too much loot right now. McDonald taking 2 hits, already down to 15 health.
It's funny, we're literally discussing potentially early game aggression, and here we see 72 hours, maybe listening in or something. He's going to go for this early game push. McDonald hiding inside the crate.
Oh my god. McDonald has no weapon. He has no weapon, no anything. I'd be so pissed.
At this point, it looks like McDonald might just be trying to slow 72 hours down, hoping someone might third party come in from the outside.
Oh
there it is.
my
He did
god.
not even have a weapon to his name right there. That is a little unfortunate. You got to work on the landing there, or you will be punished in this game.
Overpeak and Naga are going to get into it here in just a second. Looks like Naga might be holding a pump shotgun through that wall. You see the
100 HP
silhouette
versus
there.
like 10. He's got the pumps though. Oh my god, dude, Overpeak could easily die here. Straight up.
He's gonna have to land his pump shot really well right here. He is getting a little bit of health off, so both opponents kind of lower health. Whoever
It's
lands
so scary, man.
the perfect shot is gonna get it. Overpeak does not have a shotgun in this fight. And that is a big disadvantage, as you can see right there. Even though he landed the shots with the SMG, it's just not enough burst damage to end the fight quick enough. Naga Ops did have that pump, and it played out in his favor.
On the solo side of things, let's take a look to see how he's
go
doing
replay,
here.
replay. Oh, he landed, tilted
the
again.
Towers is dropping, and he's getting very aggressive. That pump pays off big. A 130 crit shot as he secures an elimination in the bottom of, I believe that is the pawn shop down there, south side of Tilted.
Now, we saw Pearl landing in Happy Hamlet quite a bit yesterday in the duo competition, and he's not changing it up this time. Clarity G, also somebody who was landing in Happy Hamlet. It seems like some of these players carry over their duo strats into the solo games, and that's good to see the consistency there.
Only problem, would you have any fear if you were in competitive Fortnite player like that, like you said, duo strats carrying over to solos? Does that become an issue? Or do you think these players have played together so much, do they already all know each other's strats?
Well, to be honest with you, every game is just different enough to where even knowing where somebody lands isn't going to give you too much of an advantage against them. You still have to face off against them. And sometimes you're going into somebody else's territory for the very first time. They're very comfortable with the looting. They know where people are. They know where people are in the ammo crates. Oh, my God.
Almost getting caught off guard there. Clarity goes down to Pearl just barely. 13 shotgun shells. The kit is okay. 61 builds, quite a few. We'll have to see how this plays out.
He's going for it. He's going to have to full send this, and both players kind of understand that if one of them wants to make it to the end and win, both of them can't make it to the end. Only one can.
Go down in this 1v1. Dobike maybe going to try and drop down on the outside. Doesn't know how many builds Nistic still has left. Doesn't know the fact that he's got 7 bandages either. Dobike definitely trying to take ownership.
Yeah!
And Dobike goes down. Wow. Nistic with the first elim.
Oh, man.
J-Truth stuck in a box. We're going to watch this super quick. I do not want to pull away from this just yet. Zexro applying pressure, going to try and get ownership of this pyramid. He's going for the replace so he can own that floor underneath. Stage 1 down, drops in on J-Truth and gets the elim, picks up his first. Finally paying off that pressure from the top of Viking. Now, over for mid-game highlights. Cypher,
very nice.
We've got our boy Bala TW. Bala, what do we got so far from this game 2?
Hey guys, we've got tons of action. Here's Takata onto Sheep, chasing him away up the hill, using that stink to push him, and Sheep is trying to get up on the hill. Takata uses that to his advantage, and then here he is right by Shifty where we saw Nick Merckx earlier. It's a nice shot with the pump, and then the follow-up with the dual pistols onto Nick Merckx. That's such a strong combination you don't see used too much, but here's Clarity G backed up into a corner by Pearl with a nice shotgun there, and Clarity G too much against him. Pearl is going to take advantage here, but Armand, our leader right now, here's his first elim of the day, or of the match, onto Legedian. He gets knocked down, but doesn't panic.
Armand
He
has
just uses
7
that
kills
tactical
last
shotgun
game.
to great advantage against him. And then Cease This is for a point onto Psychic here. This is an extended fight, but Psychic goes into his box, and Cease takes advantage with a quick edit there. And man, it's shaping up to be a really good game. The players are vying for position. I can't wait to see the rest of this loop up.
Pasek with 0 elims so far. A pretty aggressive kill.
Oh my God.
On Germ.
Great
Germ
shot.
goes down.
Dang.
Whew. That's got to feel good. Don't get caught gargoyle in there. You don't want to tunnel vision for too long.
There we go. He's got some mats now. He only had 14 builds, and now he's up to 74. That was a really good pickup for him right there. He also has a Rift to Go and a launch pad and a campfire and a trap. He's got a good kit. He might have a chance to make a name for himself here. And, you know, the story behind this kid is amazing. Let's see what he has with this sniper rifle. He nearly hit one earlier. If he lands one right now...
He's afraid to beam people on the rotate. Beam him! Yeah, get him, Butter!
Fall right onto his lap.
Let's go!
Butter, by the way, was one of the players we had earlier in the week as we were doing rehearsals and everything for production. He was here every single day and actually showed up and dominated. So we had a gap. They let him play, and here he is, 2 elims deep, 34 players remaining. If he pushes for a top 10, that's a point. If he gets another elim, that's a point. Put himself on the leaderboard. It could be an absolutely massive day. That legendary heavy AR that he swapped out as he fell down earlier, picked the loot up, going for the snipe shot, landed. He doesn't, but it's close. That gingerbread rotate to the left. He just barely missed the legs on that one.
He's in a really good spot here. He's got the high ground. The circle is on his backside.
Oh,
So,
no.
wow, let's go!
Absolutely
Butters!
lasers floss into the ground as he blows the wall out with a heavy snipe. 3 AR shots is all it takes, and Butter picks up his 30.
Here's
That's
the rift,
1 point.
and he's going to recycle the rift to go right here. That was a really great play, really good awareness, and he's going to get this free rotate without even having to use his own rift. He'll probably drop down, box himself up, and then use his own rift on the 7th circle push.
The next rotation is going to be huge. Getting that recycle is massive. He has so much mobility. He is in one of the best positions of anybody we've seen so far. A drop in early, and he's trying to establish his own little building here. He's going to start laying some platforms down. A drop in, maybe an accident. We'll see if it actually catches him off guard. Goes for the shotgun push, gets it. 51 in the 48. No shield left on that target.
He's playing aggressive. He does not have good
Oh
spray
no,
weapons.
you have a rift and you're just playing aggro. Oh no.
He has the campfire. He's going to throw it down. The storm is on his back. He's looking for the shot. Lands a clean pump. His opponent builds over the top. The rift.
Saves himself. 21 players left. I expect
Momentarily.
multiple people to utilize that. Only 48 HP, 34 builds.
18 people left in this tiny little circle on the edge of the map. Triggy with 1 health up in the air.
See there, Bowman eliminated on the land. Butter inside these tunnels. Not all these walls are his. You can see when they turn red, they are not his. He can't make edits changes to him. He gets lasered by Zexro on the rotation in, caught off guard. 3 elims though is still 1 point, which will get him on the leaderboard. Punisher here,
On the
2
low
eliminations. 13 left. Cypher, we're coming down to the last moments here of this match 2, the Secret Skirmish solo competition. Punisher caught outside in the storm. He's going to have to rotate in and push through these surfaces. Looks for any third party he can get and takes a couple shots, gets the damage, but does not get that elim. A shotgun shot. He's down to 1, and Vivid catches him off guard.
Vivid, 4 kills. Let's go, baby.
Really
That's what I'm talking about. Vivid,
here.
top 8.
Materials.
100 punch.
Going aggressive.
Let's go.
That is his
5.
the limb, securing his 2nd point
You
right
can
there.
poach.
7 players remaining. 5 elims for Vivid. 2 points. The drop down into the launch pad. Flies right into the ball.
Vivid's the best.
Gets taken down by
that was so
Payne.
close,
You see the
Vivid.
right, Zexro goes down to Tifu. 5 players left. The shotgun
Tifu's
shot, they're
in
trying to box in as fast as they can. Pearl, 3 eliminations, 1 point, and he's going for the high ground, trying to assert a top-down dominant position. The branching, he's going to take every chance he can. Cypher to get any shield. 4 players left. You have Pate, Kaizui, Psalm, all on the low ground. Everybody vying for the same spot as Pearl starts to waterfall in. Hunger for eliminations in those last few points here. Every single elim counts, and Pearl catches Psalm off guard in a 1-by-1. Gets the 4th elimination. Kaizui goes down to Pate. It's a 1v1.
Pearl's got the high ground.
The top down. A gold pump shotgun. Pate underneath a single brick layer. 5 builds left, and he's going to pop the last mini. Goes for the laser, that purple AR. Every second counts here. Pearl popping another mini. He's going to push himself back up to 50 shield. 64 HP versus Pate with only 71. And the final build from Pate. He's got one left. Pearl, the absolute advantage here. Materials, HP, and shield as the storm pushes in. Cypher, it's going to come down to literally the last second. Is Pearl going to push, get the 5th elimination, another point, and the victory royale? Is going to wait up top. He can drop down on the outside right now and hit the shotgun shot and get Pate.
Oh, he did it. Pearl, 5
2
wins.
points in the victory royale.
Great patience right
This
there.
man really
Pearl.
danced. Hey,
he
I
knew
respect
he had the
it.
advantage. He had the high ground. He had the mats. He did not need to take a risk until the final moment. And
If you die to fall damage,
made, and he capitalized.
the myth curse.
Absolutely incredible.
Living
The
long,
opportunity
living strong, baby.
from Pate there.
Let's go.
Pays off big. This final moments, Pearl up top. Pate gets canceled out in the bottom as Pearl watches for that one shotgun shot. That's all it takes, Cypher. He had every advantage and he played it perfectly. He didn't push.
Yeah, that was a long-range shot, yeah.
Clear
Oh
movement
my
up top. There was
God.
nothing stopping him. He didn't have to worry about knocking walls down. He just waited it out and timed the shot.
And that was his 5th elim, securing the 2 points for eliminations and 3 points for that victory royale. That is 5 points in one game. And if we remember that first game, 5 points was first place.